God isn't like Tinkerbell. I remember watching the 1960s Peter Pan movie with Mary Martin. There's that scene, as a kid watching that movie, and there's that scene where Tinkerbell is poisoned, the fairy, and she's about to die. And of course, as a little kid, you're watching this and your heart is breaking. Tinkerbell is near death. And then Tinkerbell talks to Peter Pan and says, "I can be revived if only children will believe in fairies." And do you remember what the actress who played Peter Pan in that movie, what she does? She then all of a sudden turns the attention to the audience, to you watching the movie behind the screen, and she pleads with you, or the person playing Peter Pan, he pleads with you and says, just believe. Just believe. And if you believe, clap. And so as a little kid, I remember, fervently clapping, to revive Tinkerbell. And of course, in the movie, Tinkerbell comes back to life, and you just think as a little kid, yes, I did it. I saved Tinkerbell. Well, God is not like Tinkerbell. God does not need our clapping. He doesn't need your faith. He doesn't need your worship. He doesn't need your works. He doesn't need you, period. And you think, okay, take it easy. That's a little bit harsh. But it's actually, get this, it's actually really, really good news, because here's what it means. God is not a selfish lover. He didn't create humanity so that he could get something from us that he needed. And when humanity fell into sin, he didn't pursue us because now he was missing something. It's like God had this huge human-shaped hole in his heart that he needed to fill, and so he came and pursued us. No, that's not what it was. God isn't a selfish lover. He didn't need you or me, but get this. He wanted you. He sought you. Not to take something from you, but to give himself to you. God is the most generous giver that there ever was. He is fully self-sufficient. He has life in himself, independence, aseity. He doesn't need anything from anyone, and yet the Bible teaches that this same God who has life in himself, who doesn't need anything, went to great lengths to pursue humanity and redeem us. The doctrine of aseity says God doesn't need you. The fact that God pursues us is the revelation of God's goodness and love